They came in their thousands, all hoping to become the next big thing.
The stage and the moment is all yours.
You could use some work on your vocals.
This could be your lucky day.
You are right up my street. She punched you in the face?
Yes.
Yes. 3,332 yeses.
And now, just 32 remain. Last night, the contestants sang for a place in the final 12.
I don't think this guy is as good as he thinks he is.
These are the three people.
Don't call me till you've won.
It's hard.
It's horrendous.
They could be superstars.
Not in a million billion years.
Tonight, it's decision time. As the X Factor Final 12 are revealed.
Totally believe in you.
I can't take you further.
It's time
You're in my top three!
to face
One of the hardest things that I've ever had to judge.
the music.
Oh my God, somebody help me.
Welcome to the X Factor, where it's decision time. This is it. We're about to find out who's in the final 12. Last night saw the final 32 acts travel to 4 locations across the globe, all hoping to sing their way into the X Factor finals. The boys jetted to Australia to meet their mentor, Danny Minogue.
Welcome to Australia.
This is literally the biggest moment of my life.
Could really turn my life completely inside out and upside down, which is what I wanted to do.
The over-28s flew to Ireland to meet their mentor, Louis Walsh.
I'm one step away from the live show now.
I just need a break.
I want this more than anything in the world.
The girls met Cheryl Cole in Ascot.
I am the happiest I could be with my category.
There is no room for error this time. This is it.
I really hope that she does see something in me.
And the groups went to meet Simon Cowell in Spain.
This second, we can change our lives forever.
There's no room for error. It has got to be flawless.
I hope that somewhere in Simon's heart he sees something in us and puts us through.
Each of the acts had to wait to find out if they'd done enough to win a place in the final 12. And the judges had a night of intense deliberation.
These are the 8, and now I have to get them down to 3.
It's them or them.
I don't think this guy is as good as he thinks he is.
Now I'm feeling a lot more confident.
I'm really struggling here. I can't make a decision. I'm going to sleep on it.
We've done it.
Still to come, it's time to find out who's in and who's out.
You're in the 3?
You were too good to let go.
I totally believe in you.
I think she thought she was gonna go through.
Welcome back to the X Factor, where we're in Australia with Danny and the boys. After singing their hearts out yesterday, it's now time for Marlon, Carl, Aidan, Paige, Tom, Nicolo, John and Matt to find out who's made it into Danny's final 3. And first to hear her decision, a student and part-time cinema worker Paige Richardson and student Aidan Grimshaw.
I've been dreaming about being a musician since primary school. I've spent so much time practicing in front of my mirror for that one moment of walking out in front of a massive stage, and now it's like within touching distance. It's been amazing to get this far, and it's been a kind of brought me out myself a little bit and gave me the confidence to go on. I have always been quite a shy, awkward person, and I'm just hoping that I've done enough to show Danny my personality, because this is everything to me, and it's really important to hopefully get a yes.
I would describe my experience on The X Factor as crazy, dramatic, fun and stressful. More good than bad, definitely. If I do well in this competition, my life will change so much. Compared to cleaning the cinema and mopping up popcorn, getting shouted at by my manager, a yes from Danny could take me places I've only dreamt of. A no will take me back home to my boring life, and having to tell everyone just no, and just having that feeling of never making it. It's just so ugh. So hard to face.
So it's the moment of truth for Aidan and Paige.
Howdy. The performances have all been really good vocally. There's a sound to your voice that you can't be taught. What kind of wasn't there for me was putting that personality into the performance.
Yeah.
It's like you're thinking about it too much. You have an incredible voice. It's really unique. It's versatile for an album. The things that make me nervous are watching the performance. It's like you're standing on hot coals. You just got to be able to control those nerves. Taking all of that on board, I've made a decision. Didn't make it through. I'm so sorry.
It's disappointment. So, I have nothing else to pin my hopes on, so at the moment it is the end of the world for me. I just got to keep fighting, struggling, trying to do something. Maybe it will happen one day.
You're in my top 3.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. Hello? I got through. Yeah. I'm so happy, so happy. I'm so excited. Speechless. Unusually.
There's only 2 places left in Danny's final 3. And desperate to make it through to the live shows are Carl, Tom, Nicolo and John.
Today's a big day. It's either a yes or no. If it's a no, it's a long flight back. Then going back to school, and if I'm honest, I don't want to be there. I want to be singing, I want to be performing to millions of people, and that's all I want to do.
Tell me the song and I'll sing it.
This moment is the biggest moment of my life. To come all this way and to then be rejected, it's going to be hard.
Today's huge. I mean, if I get a yes today, that's bye-bye to the old student, electrician, part-time job experience, and hello to fame. If I get into Danny's top 3, it's incredible how much it'll change your life. I just want the dream to keep going on.
Back home in Pontypridd, just day to day for me is just, going to school and singing and playing football on the weekend. I've never been abroad without any of my family before, let alone be across one on the other side of the world,
I just want to feel.
If I do well, and if I do well enough, I could even be here one day, I could have a villa like this. This could be the lifestyle that I could live.
I think that the first impression you get of me is, what is that? I like to make an impact. I don't like to be just one sheep in the herd. So if people get me, I'm super happy. And if they don't, too bad, so sad.
New York, New York.
It's very important to get a yes today. It means a lot to me.
I think there's an empty spot for me in the music market that needs to be fulfilled.
So it's decision time for Nicolo, Tom, Carl and John.
When I was watching the performance, I'm thinking this guy can really sing, but are you a bit too rehearsed and too practiced? And I think you need to allow that spontaneity to come in to make the performance exciting. You're gorgeous, you've got the whole pop star package. There were parts of the performance that showed me there is this incredibly beautiful voice there, but it's controlling the nerves, which I think you let them get the better of you yesterday. I've made my decision. I don't think you're ready for this yet.
Sorry, buddy.
Got it? Yeah, I know.
You didn't make it through. I'm really sorry. Yesterday you gave your best performance. What confused me is whether you can pull it together and say, this is who I am as a solo artist. You're the only one that, when I'm going through the pros and cons, they're both the same. The pros is you're a diva and you're fierce and you know it and you work it. The con is that you're a diva and you're fierce and you know it and you work it. So that is a big, big worry. The question that I'm left with is, do you have the X factor? You didn't make it through. You were in my top 3.
Are you sure?
Oh my God, no.
You sure?
You're the biggest risk ever.
Buone notizie. E allora sì.
Allora sì, Nicolò, porco cane. Sei contento?
È un sacco, e tu?
Anch'io sono contenta. Madonna, mi sto già preparando, che avevo in trasmissione.
There's just one place left, and pinning all their hopes on a yes from Danny, a painter-decorator Matt Cardle, and father of 2, Marlon McKenzie.
In any other world.
Marlon, how you feeling?
Feeling good. Bit nervous. Today is the most important day of my life. Like, I really want it now because I'm just that one step away. I really want to provide the best for my children. Oh, if I can go back and give them kids the good news, I think we'll just have a massive party. I want to be a singer because I enjoy singing. We've got tapes of me dancing around the room, singing Nutbush City kind of thing when I was 18 months old. This is like 21 years of a dream.
3 weeks ago I was sat in a hotel room, probably not painting if I'm honest, just wishing I wasn't there. It's just undescribable how much of a difference it could make. Just that difference in a yes or a no. It's like, it's home time or it's game on. I have been trying for so long, and I sing it every weekend, but it is just in sticky floored pubs, and people have said, Matt, you know, you're a dreamer, and said, when are you going to sort yourself out and get a job and that, and I tell them all the time, I'm like, man, just wait, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make it.
And let yourself.
It's that close now, and I just want to do it for myself and for those the people that I love, you know.
So it's time for Marlon and Matt to find out who's made it into Danny's final three.
Hey. Welcome.
Thanks.
It's really obvious for me to say that you've got the pop package when you performed. It could have put you on any stage or put you in the studio with the performance. What I worry about is that you're not vocally as strong as some of the other guys in the group. You've got this unique voice. I love the fact that you go into that falsetto so easily. That's kind of your signature. What concerns me is the connection. Natalie and I were both concerned through the performance. We just kept saying, I want him to look at us. You've got to look at the audience.
Yeah.
They come to see you. So I've taken all of that into account. So I've made my decision.
I'm a wreck, you see, when you're far from home now. Makes it hard to believe. So how you gonna love? How you gonna feel? How you gonna live your life like the dream you have is real? If you've lost your
You're in my top three!
No!
Yes!
Thank you so
Now,
much.
can you look me in the eyes?
Thank you so much.
Can you do this?
I cannot believe it. I just can't believe it.
Welcome back to the X Factor and Ireland, where it's a restless night for Louis and the over-28s. Last night, Alicia, John, Mary, Storm, Julie, Wagner, Stephen and Justin performed for Louis and guest judge Sharon Osbourne, all desperate for a place in Louis' final three. But as the sun rises on a new day, Louis is awoken feeling positive about his decision. Louis, how are you feeling?
I'm happy. I'm much happier than I was 2 days ago, Dermot. Because,
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want this category. When I got over the shock, I thought, there must be something positive about them. I think I found something really, really special in this category.
And for all the acts, getting through means the world.
I'm actually on the X Factor, you know, the biggest show in the world. It's amazing. Through boot camp, all the way to here at judges' houses.
Every time I close my eyes.
To get a yes would just be amazing. It would be fantastic. Probably go over and kiss them hand.
I can do sales, I can do lots of things, but I choose to sing because that is a feeling that comes from inside.
You can't understand, so I treat me like a fool when you're such a good man.
You are the X Factor girl.
You've got 3 yeses.
Now this is time for me to shine.
I wake up every day, it's a daydream.
Succeeding in this competition means to me that I could really change my life. I just hope it's gonna be now.
When I got the night boot camp, it did hit me really hard.
I'm really, really sorry that we've got to say goodbye now. Thank you for taking part.
Now that I'm back in this competition, I don't want it to end.
Some people want diamond rings, some just...
I hope that I showed him there's loads more as well that I can give.
I've enjoyed every minute of this so much. I just don't want it to end.
Stop calling, I don't want to learn anymore. I've got my...
I definitely want to be somebody, you know. I want everyone to know who Justin van der Heide is. I want people to be like, oh, did you see that top he was wearing? I want to buy that top.
The first edition was really nerve-wracking. Never been in front of a crowd in my life. I'm not, 40's not too old, 40's a new 20.
Get this party started on a Saturday
Today is the day that would, you know, it would just be the icing on a huge cake. The reason I left Scotland, actually, was to dedicate my life to music.
I've heard no so much in my life, so in a way, no would almost be an easier word for me to hear.
That's interesting.
So to hear a yes would actually be staggeringly
Quite surreal.
challenging.
I feel that I am very close to achieve something that is a dream.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air.
If I get a yes, I don't think I'll be singing in pubs and restaurants anymore. What I'm planning to do is to hire town halls.
The first audition I did, the feeling that came over me was, this is what I want to do.
I must watch you go dancing by.
It would be a type of fairy tale for me who works in Tesco's to become a star.
When you're high up above or down below. When you're, oh, I forgot the song, but I don't know.
You did forget some of the words.
I mixed up the words. That's what happened. I focused on everybody else except me. You know, if I did get through, yeah, it would be a brilliant feeling.
So, it's time for the over-28s to discover their fate.
Hiya, Julie. How you keeping? Sit down. It's been a very, very difficult decision for us to pick 3 people to go forward. It's been really, really difficult. You know, we love your voice, we love your look, but I worry if you would appeal to the mass audience of the X Factor. We took everything into consideration. It's bad news. I'm sorry. You're not going through to the live show. You were great. We loved you. You've been an amazing contestant. Thank you so much.
Good luck with everything. Thank you.
Didn't think she'd be that bad. Hi, John. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Sit down. How are you feeling?
Oh, really nervous.
This is always the hardest day for everybody. I think you've got a very interesting voice, you know? But something worries me, John. I think you need more time. I think you need a lot of work. I really do, to go on the live shows. But John, I have made my decision. John, it's good news. You're going through to live show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes. Oh, damn. I'm going to the live show, baby.
Sit down. I'm really glad that we gave you a second chance because you absolutely deserved it. But the problem on the live shows, you need 3 acts that the public are going to vote for. On your first audition, you walked on and everybody fell in love with you and your performance. You know, you're very entertaining. Yeah. You've got a good voice, but I'm looking for somebody with like star power. And so I know you love music. I know this is your dream. I know all that. But the thing that worries me is, why hasn't something happened for you before this? The thing about you, Justin, is you're a good singer, you're a good dancer, and you kind of tick all the boxes. But then when you put them all together, is it going to work, Justin? Alicia, we've made our decision. We haven't put you through this time. It's not good news. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Ludwig.
Storm, I have made my decision. You're in my final 3.
What? Yes, Louis!
Oh my God, Louis, thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yes, baby!
Oh my God. It's just so weird to finally get a yes.
Justin, it's bad news. You're going home.
Thanks.
But Mary, when we first saw you audition, we just fell in love with you. When you sing, you know, you just draw me in, and I'm like, where is this voice coming from? The problem is, I would worry on the live show that you would crumble. And I need somebody that's going to be consistent and go out there every week and take all the pressure
I understand.
that the live show brings. The thing about you, Wagner, is you're very unique and you're very passionate when you sing.
Thank you.
I can only pick 3 people. That is my problem. And I want to pick somebody that I believe have the X factor, you know?
When you need someone to love you, here I am.
It's not good news. I'm sorry, you're going home.
Okay. It's a no. It's a no. A bit disappointing, of course, but not a problem.
Mary, you're through to the live show.
Thank you, Louis. I will work so hard, I promise you I will.
I totally believe in you.
And I promise you I will not let you down.
I know you
will
won't.
work very
I know you
hard.
won't.
Oh,
You so deserve it.
Oh, damn it! Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. It is the most fabulous feeling I've ever had in my lifetime, ever.
Courtesy of Very.co.uk, for this week only, we're offering you the chance to win a trip for 4 to the Judge House destination of your choice. The lucky winner could choose either a 7-night stay at Castle Leslie in Ireland with horse riding lessons and £3,000 spending money, a 2-night stay at Pennyhill Park Hotel and Spa near Ascot, 4 VIP passes to Royal Ascot, a chauffeur and £4,000 spending money, a week in a luxury villa in Marbella, including £2,000 spending money and with your own private chef, or even fly to Australia with Emirates and enjoy a 10-night stay at Sydney and Port Douglas, including a Great Barrier Reef experience and £2,000 spending money. For your chance to win this amazing prize, simply watch this clip and tell us the missing word.
See, I keep on falling in the night of love with you.
What's the missing word? Is it A, me, B, you, or C, shoes? Call 090 49 59 69 79. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher and from mobiles will be considerably more. Or text A, B or C to 84066. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message. Red button viewers can enter by pressing their red button now or enter online at itv.com. Date restrictions for the holidays apply. Entrance must be 18 or over and lines close at 6 p.m. on Saturday the 9th of October. Entries made after the closing time won't be counted but may still be charged. Good luck. Welcome back to the X Factor, where we're in Spain with Simon and the groups. Just 3 groups will make the live shows, and the decision rests in the hands of one man, Mr. Simon Cowell. And waiting anxiously to find out if they've made his top 3 are The Reason, FYD, Twem, Diva Fever, Hustle, Bellamy, Princes and Rogues, and One Direction. And first to find out their fate are The Reason and FYD.
D-Day is a judgment day for us.
This is our break at the end of the day. If we don't get through, that is it for us as a Reason. That will be it. We won't be able to carry on.
This is our one and only shot.
We're all a bunch of wrecks. Really want to know what the decision is now.
We've always been labelled as dancers who can sing. It's not the case. Like, we want to sing for a living. We want to do it. Like, I've never wanted so much. So much.
It's like we're almost at the peak of the mountain, but it'll be like if Simon says no, it'll be like he pushed us right off the top.
When the tears fall away and there's no God
Tough night, I would imagine, yeah?
Yeah, really hard.
How do you think you did?
I think we tried to deliver the emotion in the song. I felt that we portrayed that.
It's a really, really hard song to sing. And I think it showed up a few issues. Having said that, there's not a single person who watched that audition and didn't think you weren't trying hard or you weren't trying to convey that kind of emotion. And I have made a decision.
There's nothing left to break that's not already
It's bad news, boys.
broken. You're staring into space, and every inch of silence been standing here for days.
How are you? You okay? Good. How do you think the audition went?
We really wanted to come out yesterday and prove to you that we could win the X Factor. From the time that you said no at our first audition, we've worked hard to prove to you that we really can compete, because we want to sing as strong as we dance. We want to be all-round entertainers.
Well, I had some reservations. I could tell that you put a lot of hard work into it. And I thought vocally it wasn't perfect, but it was better than what I've heard before. And at the end of the day, I have to make a decision based on who I think I can work with, and that's why it has been genuinely one of the hardest things I've ever had to judge. So I've made a decision about you five. Welcome to the top 12. You did it. You did it. You were great.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely deserve it. Now we have to work hard.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Simon, thank you so much.
Way to go. How you doing? Well done, mate. Next, hoping for a yes, are the two duos left in the competition, Twem and Diva Fever.
To share this experience with my brother is just amazing. The most extraordinary experience we have did in our life.
When love takes over.
We don't want to return to France. We want to stay on the competition.
If we got that yes, I think it would just feel like our life's just gone and flashed like before. I don't think it would be a real moment. We have developed and we have come a long way.
We will keep on turning tonight.
But I still think like we might not be the most polished act, but I think you can either be one of the stars or you can sit gazing at them. That's what I think. And we don't want to gaze, we want to be with the stars.
Someone once told me that you have to choose.
Tough 24 hours.
What you win or lose.
You okay?
You can't have everything.
When I first saw you, I wasn't crazy.
We didn't feel like that we'd be your kind of act, and we don't know if you get us. And
I'll be honest with the two of you, I did feel a bit that way. But I thought over the couple of days, I genuinely got to like you more.
I could stand by the side.
I've really got to like your enthusiasm, the fact that you're unique, make everyone around you feel good. Cam, fun, you did stand out. But you know the score. I have made a decision. It's bad news. I'm really, really sorry.
Watch this life pass me by, pass me by.
Guys, it is bad news. You are going home. I'm really sorry.
So what if this world just throws me off the edge? Your feet run out of ground. I gotta find my place.
we're both proud of ourselves for getting this far, so.
So, with 2 places remaining, it's time to find out if girl groups Hustle or Belle and Me have made it through.
We're feeling so anxious because the competition is so great this year. We've worked so hard. I can see improvement so much, and if they can't see that, all that hard work kind of feels like it's for nothing.
Yesterday's performance, it was the first time we auditioned as a group, and I was so proud of us. We came into the competition as 4 soloists, and it could have gone completely wrong, but I think we bonded so well together, the best we could have. If we saw Simon now, we would just say, just please have faith in us. Like, we will not let you down.
Oh, why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes.
The longest walk in the world, isn't it? How do you think you did?
We did our best, but we know that the competition's really tough.
You know what, Stacey? That is exactly the dilemma. I did this group because I thought all of you individually had done a good audition, not quite good enough, and you were too good to let go. The disadvantage is that you were competing with a lot of groups who had longer to prepare themselves, and I've made a decision. Girls, you didn't make it. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Girls, this is good news.
So just one place remains, and waiting to find out if they're in or out are One Direction and Princes and Rogues.
I want it to be a yes more than anything for all of us because we've worked so hard.
We all, with our whole hearts, love this band, love what we've done. We've brought something original, something new.
Video killed the radio star.
We don't want to hear no, because that means that perhaps we're not doing something right.
Your hunger for it grows and grows as you get through each stage of the competition. It's just the biggest stage to be told yes or no. And it's one word that can change your life forever, because it won't be the same if you get a yes. And if you get a no, then you're straight back to doing stuff that kind of drives you to come here in the first place.
So, 2 acts left, but only one place to fill.
Hi, boys. How are you? You were much better than I expected. I was surprised that you're interesting and you're different. Do you understand why I did this in the first place?
Yeah.
Because I think once we got through to the boot camp stage, there were weaknesses, which is why we made the decision about all of you individually. To a point, you came in at a disadvantage because you didn't have the time the other groups had. On the more positive note, when it worked, it worked. My head is saying it's a risk, and my heart is saying that you deserve a shot, and that's why it's been difficult. So I've made a decision.
Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
It's bad news, boys.
A simple thing.
I'm sorry.
Where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on.
Guys, I've gone with my heart. You're through. I am so impressed with all of you.
Oh my God.
I mean that.
So why don't we go somewhere only we know?
One Direction are through to the live studio finals of the X Factor! So One Direction joined Bellamy and FYD in Simon's final 3. Welcome back to the X Factor. Wearing Ascot after an emotional day and a long night, Cheryl is about to deliver the news to 8 very nervous girls. Gamu, Cher, Kerry, Tracy, Katie, Raquel, and Anastasia and Rebecca, who are the first 2 to hear the news that could change their lives forever.
I remember every year I watch X Factor and you get there on your sofa and it's like, oh, now the whingy one's coming on, now the funny one's coming on, and you take it a bit lightly, but it's life-changing stuff. Like to sing in front of Simon Cowell, Nicole Scherzinger, and Cheryl Cole, will.i.am, who does that?
Yesterday for me was one of the roller coasters. It could have been any one of the other 3 judges, but it was Cheryl again. I kind of thought, right, I can come back now after 2 years. I will show you I'm here now and I'm ready.
All night I was just thinking about what's going to happen today and just bracing myself for getting an out.
I do believe that I do have a strong chance of making it this time.
I've always watched X Factor and wondered why people are so emotional. But now I'm here and you see how big of an opportunity you're being given. How can't you get emotional?
I have not given up. I'm doing this because this is what I'm born to do and this is what I love doing.
Oh, I'm shaking. Isn't it crazy to be here again? I have to say, watching you from 2 years ago, it's like chalk and cheese. You've changed your image, your vocals are beautiful, and I really admire you a lot for that. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Okay, so me and you never met before yesterday, which is actually really hard for me. Normally, when I have a first audition, I have an initial instinct, and I didn't have that opportunity with you. And I do think you've improved an incredible amount. What I wanted to do was just wipe the slate clean, like I had never, ever seen you before. And I had to base everything I decided on what I felt this time, and I do believe that you've got something. Person, it feels like there's no confidence there. There's no eye contact.
Yeah.
There's no belief.
Yeah.
And it's a major issue.
I've really tried hard on my confidence. And I did feel like I was improving.
But I had to make the decision based on whether I believe I can take you further against everybody else here.
Please tell me, Cheryl.
I'm sorry, I can't take you further.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, babe, honestly.
Not again, eh? Again.
I think I can bring your confidence out in you. I'm going to take you through to the final 3.
When there's no one else looking inside
Eyes up the whole way forward. Promise?
Yeah, I promise.
It's one of the conditions, mate.
Thank you.
Swear? Ready? Good.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Well done, you darling. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed.
I bet you are. What a moment.
Lovely. And I really believe I can help her.
So Rebecca has the first of 3 places in Cheryl's category. And next in, fighting for the 2 remaining places, are Katie, Kerry, Raquel and Gamu.
So far, it's been amazing.
Gamu Nengu. Well done.
I don't know, I don't want it to end here. I don't want to have to tell Mum that I didn't make it. If I got it, yes, then that's my way of showing her that she did a great job. The less and less people there is, the more competitive you get. And in each round, it's like you want to get through even more. This morning I was thinking to myself, if it's a yes, it could really change my life drastically. Or I've had a taste of something that I want and then it's taken away. Your life's like hanging in balance.
I want it so much more now that I'm here. Maybe we won't survive. I just need one chance. I just need someone to say yes. I don't want to go back to McDonald's. I don't want to be rejected.
I'm really, really beginning to feel the nerves. I'm scared that Cheryl's going to say no. My first audition, when I went on stage, I just had the shock of my life, forgetting the words. Okay, bear with me. Then, you know, I broke down yesterday. Sorry. It was just heartbreaking, the fact that there was nothing more I could do. I'm just praying to hear that yes. Praying to hear that yes.
How are you?
I'm all right. I got a bit of butterflies in my stomach.
Okay. First of all, I think you are adorable. Your audition went really well. I know it's been a long process. Vocally, you were fantastic. Will absolutely loved you. The only thing I would have to say is that I don't know if you connect enough with the audience. And when I'm thinking about who I'm taking forward, I have to take into consideration everything. So that means obviously all the other girls. And if you're ready or not, I have to take only 3 people through out of the 8. And I have made a decision. Don't cry, please, babe. And I'm really sorry to tell you, but I can't take you any further. I'm really sorry, I can't take you through.
Okay.
Well, oh, I'm sorry.
I thought you were adorable. I got you. I loved your style of song and how you perform. Love all that. Right. First of all, I want to say it's been a pleasure to get to know you as a person. I think you're quirky. I think you're original. I think there's something very intriguing about you. But I also have to say that this little something that I think people could find, if I'm brutally honest, a little bit annoying. You are extremely adorable. You've got a great voice. It's just a question for me now as to whether or not you brought the star quality that I was looking for yesterday. And I had to make my decision based on who I believed and who I thought had the potential to be a pop star. And for right now, it's a no. I'm sorry, Gamu, I don't think I can take you any further forward. You just need to keep going and get some experience. It's okay. You're in the 3?
And I swear to God.
You're in the 3?
Oh my God. I tried so hard. I tried so hard, Cheryl, I really have. And I won't stop trying, I promise you, I promise you, I will not lay down.
Well done.
She just wiped away a lot of doubt. She wants this.
With Katie through, there's just 2 girls left hoping for the remaining place, Tracy and Cher. So all that's left is for Cheryl to deliver her final yes and her final no.
Well, who's next?
Tracy and Cher.
Oh my God, somebody help me. Oh, I can't.
From standing in a crowd with thousands of people, I couldn't have even dreamed about being here.
Think you're better than that. He got designer shades.
Do you want to start again?
But I was so upset with myself because I always want to give my very, very best. That's got to be the hardest thing I've ever put myself through. I'm sorry. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And there's nothing I can do but just to keep that little tiny bit of hope left inside me. I saw a doctor. It was a tonsillitis. Pray that Cheryl, takes into consideration everything that I've ever done. There's something right here. And it tells me, you want it that bad that you will fight for your place, no matter what. But it's my life, isn't it?
I've come back this year to get a yes. I've worked so hard for this, and I truly believe that this is my time, and if I was to get a no, I'd be crushed. I don't think I could have given any more.
Hello.
Nice to have you back.
I just hope it was enough. This is the most scared I've been. I'm putting everything on this.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to go back to the first time I ever seen you perform. I instantly thought you were fantastic. And I have to say, I admire you a massive amount for coming back. And to me, you look like you went away and took everything on board. And you improved every single way. Your voice is incredible, full stop. And I was really excited to see you again. And I get here yesterday, and it's like you fell apart. And you weren't the girl that I'd seen before. You didn't even sing the song. Will thinks your voice is incredible. But the thing that we both ask ourselves is where you be currently fighting out there in the market that there is today, and take that into consideration. It's one of the hardest decisions I can genuinely say I've made in the 3 series that I've done. My heart saying your instinct was this girl's a star, my head saying this girl unbuckled under the pressure. You get it, don't you? I made a decision based on that. And I'm sorry, but I can't take you any further, Tracy. I'm so sorry. I think she thought she was gonna go through. Yeah. I have to take you through to the live stages. I need to toughen you up. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Ready to show the world what you've got? Think so? Yeah. Yeah?
Definitely.
Well, yeah.
Next week, the X Factor is live with the final 12. For Cheryl, the girls, Katie Waisel.
Katie's very, very exciting. I think there's a lot of weird and wonderful things I can try with.
Cher Lloyd.
Cher's fresh, she's different, she's new, she's nothing like anything we've ever had on the X Factor before.
And Rebecca Ferguson.
I have fallen in love with Rebecca, and I think the public are going to be exactly the same.
For Danny, the boys, Matt Cardle.
I love Matt's unique voice, and I can throw him anything and he can sing it.
Aidan Grimshaw.
He's so unique, so talented. When you hear that voice, it could only be one person.
And Niccolo Festa.
Every week is going to be interesting. We're going to wonder exactly what is going to happen. That's what I love about him.
For Louis, the over 28s, Mary Byrne.
Mary is the heart and soul of the X Factor this year. There's nothing fake, nothing false. Mary is special.
John Adelaide.
The thing about John is he's got an amazing, soulful voice. John is one to watch.
And Storm Lee.
What I love about Storm is his passion. He loves music, and when he gets on that stage, he's going to own it.
And for Simon, the groups, FYD.
The dark horses of this competition. I don't think we've seen anything close to what these guys are capable of yet. I think they're that good.
Bellamy.
They can all sing well, they like each other, they're ambitious. I've got a really good feeling about these four.
And One Direction.
I think they are super talented, super focused, and just super brilliant.
Next weekend, the final 12 sing live for your votes for the first time. And there's a big twist. For details on how to download the free Nokia app, featuring video and news and exclusive behind-the-scenes clips, go to itv.com/xfactor. That's the X Factor Live, next Saturday at 7:40 and next Sunday at 8 on ITV1.